Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be doing another football debate. It is whether Norwich City could be a bit of a surprise next season. So obviously, we know they've made some very good signings, and they've had a departure that wasn't the best. I think they'll be all gutted about that one. But yes, guys, we're going to be talking about whether they are going to be up there next season, maybe top 10 or something, or mid-table, or whether they're going to be, as always, Norwich City, a bit of a yo-yo club, up and down in the relegation zone. But yes, guys, if you're new, make sure to like and subscribe. We're on the road to 400 subs. And yes, guys, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Fearless. Obviously, we know that Norwich got promoted from the Championship last year, obviously first place, so congrats to them. We're going to talk about, first of all, the signings they have made. So, we know that Rashica has signed from Werder Bremen for around £9.9 million. So, when you think about that, that's a pretty good deal, if you think about it. Ben Gibson, I think, is that the one off Middlesbrough?
No, from Burnley, Alabama. Yeah.
But, it was Burnley. I swear he played for Middlesbrough. I think
he did.
Yeah, it did. Okay. So, wrong year for me. But yeah, he signed for about 8.37 million. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Dimitris Giannoulis.
Giannoulis.
Has signed. He's a left back. I think he's from PAOK.
Yeah, he was on loan from there last season, Alabama.
Yeah, so he's looking okay. Angus Gunn. Obviously, played for Southampton. They've signed him for around 5.27 million. And obviously, I think maybe one of the main ones of it, ones that we've all heard about, Billy Gilmore on loan, which is obviously quite a big one because, he's a very good player. Obviously, there's been also a departure as well. Buendia to Aston Villa. I think that was around 30 million, wasn't it?
Something like 25.
Yeah, 25 to 30 million, something like that. But when you think about the signings so far, obviously they've still got time to make loads of more signings. They've done pretty good. But you just look at their squad, when you look at their starting 11, or from what I thought they would play, from what I've heard, they play a 4-3-3 next season, because that could change. Because obviously, you coming into the Premier League is a lot different from the Championship. But there's still some positions where they need to improve. I'd say maybe a centre back, maybe another central midfielder, and maybe a striker as well. But obviously they're linked with the guy from Blackburn, Adam Armstrong, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently he weren't the top goal scorer last season, but he was definitely up there. But yeah, he could be a good sign. I think some other clubs were linked with him as well, but I definitely think he could sign for them. But you never know with Pookie. Could he do, he could have that one good month, but then do it, across all months. So yeah, also they've got some very key positions, which they've got some good players in. Obviously, Tim Krul and Angus Gunn. You've got two very good keepers. I think personally, maybe Tim Krul would start.
Yeah, he will.
But definitely Angus Gunn can do a job if Tim Krul gets injured or something. Max Aarons. How is he staying there? Like I've heard all these things from Barcelona, but fair play to him. He's obviously staying at the club. He's been at youth academy for. Gilmore, that's just a really good bit of quality in that team. And I think attacking wise, they're not actually that bad. Cantwell, Rashica, and Pookie.
Yeah, it's good.
Cantwell's done it in the Premier League before. And obviously he's been linked with Leicester and things like that before.
I think Cantwell was pretty average though.
Yeah.
He got 6 goals and 6 assists last season in the Championship. That's not that good.
Yeah, that's true.
Rashica,
obviously I think we were talking about this in another video. You was thinking he could, or it might either be okay, or he could be an absolute flop and get like 3 goals and 3 assists or something.
Yeah, I think he'll get like 2 goals and 2 goals and 3 assists, or I think that would just be his season and he'll massively flop. Yeah,
and now obviously Pookie, you're just not too sure about him because he can either bang in the goals or Or like he's done it in 1 month in the Premier League.
Yeah,
he needs to do it more consistently.
That's why I think Norwich need another striker, because Pukki, he's good, but if they get their striker injured, they've not really got any other goal scorer there. To be honest, I feel like they do need somebody on.
You got Adam
Rashik can play there as well. Kind of, but more suited to that winger sense forward role. I mean, you could look for someone like Nketiah on loan, or Adam Armstrong from the Championship or something like that. But they do need a Premier League proven striker that can score the goals, that isn't inconsistent, a bit like Pukki was the last time he featured in the Premier League.
Yeah, because I think he had 1 month and then he got like a Player of the Month award, and then since then he was non-existent for pretty much. Yeah, but I think if Pukki could score goals, or any Cantwell, Rashika or Pukki, if they can get at least, or to be fair, when you're looking at front three, the one that I think is going to score the goals the most, I think I have to say, that's a tough one.
I think it's a bit Pukki.
Yeah, true. It might be
striker.
Pukki.
If Pukki's not scoring goals, I don't think Norwich will stay, in my opinion. You need your striker to score goals. And I think that's simple as that, really. Mitrovic didn't score goals for Fulham. What could happen there? They had to go out and buy Josh Maja, get him on loan, get strikers in. They didn't really cope very well, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, but we'll get to the main bit, really. Where do we think Norwich will finish? I think we did a prediction video earlier on where we said the bottom three. Obviously, that wasn't when we saw all these good signings coming in. I think personally, they could get maybe 13th to 15th, somewhere around that.
I don't know about that. I'm sticking with 16th. What I said in the video. I'm saying 19th still.
Really?
Just because they get a good few signings in doesn't mean they're going to stay up, only. Villa only just stayed up when they spent about 150 million when they went up.
Yeah, that's true. It's a tough one. I'm not too sure, because they could, as you said, with that front three, they can either score goals for fun, or they can all just pretty much.
I don't think they'll be like a Leeds. I don't think they'll be like a Leeds. I mean, Leeds were absolutely incredible. To get promoted and finish in the top 10, that is magnificent. But I don't think Norwich are like that. You've obviously got that sort of curse and the sort of yo-yo club that Norwich are. But I still think they've got that defensive weakness. When you look at their defenders, I mean, Ben Gibson, he's all right, but he's not really that solid centre back. He's not really.
You got Grant Hanley.
Too much of the Premier League quality. Grant Hanley I think he's championship quality. He does well for Scotland, but I think he's championship quality at best. And you've obviously got Zimmerman as well.
Yeah.
He's all right. I mean, you've got a few defenders, but I do think that's going to be Norwich's weak point. Obviously, last time in the Premier League, they had a good left back in Jamal Lewis, and the good sort of partnership going forward with Max Aarons and Jamal Lewis going forward. That helped really well, but it didn't really help the defence as well. And I think their defence was probably stronger when they were in the Premier League last time, with Ben Godfrey in there.
You can have Ben Godfrey,
Exactly. So I think Norwich's defence last time out were probably a bit stronger, but I mean, we'll have to wait and see, really, because Norwich, they always smash it in the Championship, but they never smash it in the Premier League. They always finish top as well. They always finish top of the Championship, and then they do the worst.
So yes, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. If you're new, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment below where you think Norwich will finish. Maybe they might finish, top 10. They could do a lead. Very unlikely, but they might probably finish around, in the relegation zone, or, quite close to it. But yes, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. If you're new, make sure to like and subscribe. And yes, guys, I'll see you in the next one.